telling him not to counterpunch.
Good morning and welcome to another exciting edition of Sports Personality Show on Atlantic Television Network. My name is Kingsley Emmanuel and I'm very, very happy to be here to bring you another sports personality on your day. And today we'll be taking a look at one man who did something very, very spectacular this week in the UEFA Europa League. And of course, you know him so well. His name is Ademola Lookman. He's the first player to score the hat-trick in Europa League final. It's been an impressive one, a lot of accolade for him, ever since, he put up that impressive performance on Wednesday this week. We're going to take a look at the life of Ademola Lookman today on the show. Take a look at where he was born and where he started his career, his football career entirely, as well as his prowess for the national team. A lot, of course, to unravel about Ademola Lookman this morning. So we urge you to sit close to your TV sets as we're ready to bring you all that you need to know about the man Ademola Lookman. Stay with us, we'll be right back.
Get ready! As Morrison Communications Limited proudly presents Children's Day Celebration 2024.
Arts. La Small Hotel and Resorts, number 9, Room Calagbo off Waterlines, Basta, Port Harcourt. On Saturday, May 25th, starting at 8 a.m. Inter-school march past competition.
Miss out on the fun with Uncle Clown, Bouncing Castle as we cut the Children's Day cake. Admission is just 2,000 naira per child. For participation and sponsorship opportunities, call us now 0806-673-8689 and 0810-634-1777.
This event is proudly sponsored by
Excel International Magazine, Nigeria Brewery, Indomie, The Scented Room, Terranos Limited,
the La Small Hotel and Resort with Atlantic Television Network and 99.5 Wish FM Port Harcourt, Lesuka Event Center, Gate Place Hotel, 8 Ball Hotel and Lounge, Oma Studio, Osgia Table Water. Remember that every child is unique. See you there. This event is managed by Pace Expressions Arts.
Special guest appearing, Hilda Dokumo, Children's Day Celebration 2024.
Corruption not in my country.
Driver, why you just dey jack us up and down like this now?
I hope nobody carry belle.
Why you ask oh?
Because this road where they see so, it no guarantee safe delivery.
We just dey vote for government, but we not get good governance.
At all.
Road so no dey. Light outside. The infrastructure uncle, we can't turn to be forbidden fruit for the city.
Corruption, quell everything. Hello?
Hello, madam. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
My name is Mrs. Ayeni. I am calling from the Ministry of Humanitarian Affairs.
Okay, I've been expecting your call.
Madam, remove this your phone from loudspeaker.
No vex, now my phone be like that. Hello?
Are you there?
I hear, I'm hearing you.
Yes. We saw a copy of your invoice for computers, printers, and laptops.
Yes. Are you working on them now?
Hi now.
Network there? I can't hear you. Network is bad.
Madam, we can hear you. Continue.
Hello, I can't hear you. I will call you back.
Corruption not in my country.
This message is brought to you by the Akin Fadehi Foundation, the Marketer Foundation,
and with broadcast support from Atlantic Television Network.
Corruption not in my country.
I don't get a lot. Boy, they won't buga me small. They say, man, give them bribe. I say, no, I'm not. They don't pay.
But first, you see the house rent with the old things. We go first call caretaker, take the money, slap am.
Beg, see, you know, say I get annual levy why they pay for club. Where me and boys they shark beer in our house, I go pay that one. You remember say me and tell you I go buy you motor. I go buy now.
Okay, then pay you money now. We would don't they beg caretaker, we would they beg landlord, old man, and they agree give us.
By the Akinfade Foundation, the MacArthur Foundation,
and with broadcast support from Atlantic Television Network.
Corruption not in my country.
Kasali, I hope so my car don't ready. I get it every instruction where you give me yesterday. Now in the cause more delay. Which instruction? Maybe now you say make I change the meter, make you no read again. Which time I make you change meter? Oh, Kasali, why you do like this now? Eh? You don't get sense. You don't read the text message. Nobody I want send them to. Like Kasali, my electrician, make it come house, call me do my meter so that you don't go to read again. You the electrician? The electrician. Yes, now. So you call Kasali electrician, make it come help you adjust your meter, make it for no read again, Abi. So you said you want join people where be say they no want they pay NEPA bill again, Abi. Oga, you know good now. You don't they behave like all these stiff people. Wait, what you change for your speedometer? For what? Something will corrupt. And something come backfire now. Go come they find how to dodge them. What you talk? Eh? They greet you.
Corruption not in my country.
Another exciting edition of Sports Personality.
Yeah, good morning, Kingsley. Good morning, Nigeria. Always good to be here to talk sports.
All right, Vimeko, very happy to have you this morning. Let's take a look at Ademola Look. Of course, Ademola Lookman, his full name is Ademola Olajade Aladi, and of course, he's a professional footballer. He was born on October 20th, 1997, and he plays as a winger for Serie A club Atalanta. He was born in...
Meet their full potential, or given the opportunity to become something in the future. Before you become something outstanding from that kind of environment, you need to keep your success.
Taking a look
that can work hand in hand with you to look for a good club or a good academy that can be able to groom you from that young age, which I feel like Ademola Lookman also had. The likes of his parents also, and the likes of his coaches also. He played in a small academy in England before Charlton Athletic actually came for him to move over to their academy. So before playing in Charlton, he has already gained so much experience from playing that grassroots football over there in England. So I feel that actually also gave him that experience and that put
his club career. We understand that just in a 2-2 draw with Bolton Wanderers 10 days later, Everton and loan to RB Leipzig, Lookman signed a 4.5-year contract with Everton on the 5th of January 2017 for undisclosed fee reported as an initial £7.5 million, potentially rising to £11 million with add-on. He made his debut for the club 10 days later in a 4-goal victory over Manchester City, replacing Bose Berkeley in the 90th minute and scoring the team's fourth goal. Lookman made his first European appearance for Everton in a 1-0 win over MFK Rosemuke Berwick in the Europa League third qualifying first round leg. But let's take a look at it now. We understand, of course, he signed for Charlton, and then that's from Waterloo, a youth football academy, based in London Borough of Lambeth. And
so I feel like he's had that, will I say, class from a very youthful age that has made his plate for. Yeah, to show that, yes, there's something there. So I feel like he had a very good scoring ability, although he's not had that all the course of his career. There's a time that he was low on form, but he's been able now to keep his head low and work hard behind closed doors. And he was brought in just to kill off time and giving him opportunity to have 1 or 2 minutes. And surprisingly, he scored. I didn't know him at that point. So when I looked at his JC, this guy might have Nigerian roots. So then I had to look towards or look forward to that player. It was then I knew that there was something, that this player had potentials. But unfortunately for him, he was not given that opportunity in Everton. There were lots of players in that position. They were given more opportunities than him. and he eventually went on loan the next season. Or 2 seasons after that time, yeah, he went on loan 2 seasons after that to RB Leipzig for an undisclosed fee, which really didn't go as planned. So I feel like Everton didn't give him that much.
I think the loan move was
in Germany. So I feel that he wasn't given so much opportunity. I think the coach of Everton at that time was
Sam Allardyce.
Yeah, Sam Allardyce, yeah. And we know the kind of pragmatic style of football Sam Allardyce play. He normally does not play with wingers. He actually moves from behind. He may play with all those kind of wing backs and the rest. So he was not depending on players like Ademola Lookman. That was why Ademola Lookman asked for the loan call, and Everton decided yes that it would be a good decision for him to build in his time.
Impressive one, of course. I think for me, it's been a very good growth, for the man. We told you that manager Sam Allardyce, stated that Lookman would not be leaving on loan in January 2018 transfer window and the club first team football. However, the player insisted on alternative move and instead joined Bundesliga club RB Leipzig until the end of the 2017 and 2018 season. In his first game with Leipzig, Lookman scored the winning goal in their away game against Borussia Mönchengladbach after coming on as a late substitute. So the instinct, the ability to score at every point, in his life, or probably in every.
Well, you know that on his debut, he always scored on his debut. He's had that instinct to perform, especially in front of goal. You can see the likes of Everton. He scored on his debut. RB Leipzig, Atlanta, good teammates also. He always performs. And then, like the likes of Everton, where he wasn't given that much opportunity, I feel like if he was given the opportunity to perform in that team, he would have as well done well also.
All right, so impressive one for the man Ademola Lookman, and we look forward to see how far, of course, the man will go. We're still looking at his club football career. We told you for Chelsea, moved down to Everton, and then from Everton, of course, no much game time for him. Was actually wanted to push him, of course, down to Derby County for a loan, but the man, of course, insisted he wanted to go play for the German side, talking about RB Leipzig, and he had some impressive time down there. But on the 25th of July 2019, Lookman returned to RB Leipzig on a 5-year contract. On the 30th of September 20 for Fulham against Sheffield United on the 18th of October. On the 31st of August 2021, Lookman joined Leicester City on a season-long loan. On 11th of September 2021, he made his Leicester debut as a 73rd-minute substitute during a 1-0 defeat to Manchester City on the 26th of December 2021. Lookman scored the only goal in their 1-0 win over Liverpool in that particular encounter.
Ademola Lookman, he's gained a lot of experience. He's well traveled. Yeah, he's well traveled. He's played in numerous clubs. Then he's moved to Fulham, which I actually didn't like as much. But it was that same move to Fulham that granted him the opportunity to be able to be in Atlanta right now. It was that move to Fulham, because when he came back to the Premier League, it was then we saw that experienced player in Ademola Lookman. It was then we saw that growth of Ademola Lookman. His previous spell at Everton, there was no growth, but there was potential. There was just a youngster potential and ability in him, but there was no growth. But coming back to the Premier League, representing Fulham, and Fulham is a much more better team than Everton. Although he was relegated with that Fulham squad, eventually he was relegated with the Fulham squad back to the Championship, but he actually performed very, very well for Fulham. He was even the one carrying the Fulham together with Alexander Mitrovic. He was the one carrying Fulham on his shoulders together with Mitrovic that season. He performed really, really well for Fulham on loan. That was why he then had to go back to RB Leipzig, and he was given opportunity now to play for RB Leipzig, which didn't really still go as well as he would have expected. I feel like maybe he had a fallout with the then RB Leipzig manager, which is now the German boss. I'm forgetting his name right now. he had a little issue with Arabic Leipzig manager. He was not given so much opportunities to perform. That's why he actually moved to Fulham. So I feel like Fulham really helped him a lot. He matured. He gained more experience playing with the likes of Mitrovic, experienced players. He gained experience in that Fulham team.
What was really the what was really missing in his game? Because we understand at Chelsea, he has to move to Everton, not really having much game time. There was a loan move to Derby County, to RB Leipzig. It was not still that top notch. What was really missing in his game? Because taking a look at what he's doing today, you will say, of course, he's a fantastic player. What was really missing in his game as at then that he wasn't given that much game time?
I would say trust. I would say trust. For a player to perform, he needs to be given that good run of games for him to show himself. Not everybody is a Ronaldo or a Messi or an Mbappe or a Vinicius Junior or Haaland. Not everybody have that same quality as those players. Some players need some amount of game for them to be able to show themselves. Let me use Rasmus Højlund as an example for Manchester United. In his first 14 games for Manchester United, he didn't score a goal. Rasmus Højlund didn't score one single goal, no assist. But we saw that when he started gaining more opportunities to play, he actually started scoring. Finished the season with about 16 goals and 2 assists. So I feel like Ademola Lookman at that point was not given that run of games. He was being brought in as substitutes, mostly when the game is almost over. So if a young player that wants to perform, that is not given that much opportunity, how do you expect him to gain what's that word now? To be confident enough in himself to perform. Once a striker starts scoring, it's very hard for him to stop. That's what I believe in. And we've seen him now that he's on fire. He's been scoring both for the national team because he performed so well at the just concluded African Cup of Nations for Nigeria. He was our top scorer over at the AFCON. So when a player starts scoring, it's very, very hard for him to stop. So at that point in time in his career, Ademola Lookman was not given that opportunity, and he didn't have that trust from his managers in his previous clubs. So he's achieving great things for himself. He's achieved great things at youth level, play for England. Now he's achieving great things at senior level, playing for Nigeria and also playing for his Atlanta team.
Taking a look at his run so far in England, moving from one team to the other, as team wasn't unable, of course, to actually strike something huge for himself. Will you say? And now we're seeing him doing very well at Atalanta. Will you say the English league was a little bit difficult for him to showcase what he has?
No, I wouldn't say that. I wouldn't say that. My reason is that, personally for me, I believe that sometimes you need to know the right environment to be in. There are some certain environments that are very, very toxic, and he's been performing. Yeah, he's been performing. The Italian league is not just any league that anybody will go and perform. For an African to go to the Italian league and dominate, for an African to go to the Italian league and perform mentally well, and now Ademola Lookman is doing the same in the Italian league. So I feel like he was not just given that time to perform in England, and he had a lot of off-field issues that were hindering him to perform.
All right, it's been an impressive one. Taking a look at down there in England, we're able to take a look at his move down there in Italy. We'll be right back after the short break. Please stay with us.
Get ready! As Morrison Communications Limited proudly presents Children's Day Celebration 2024
at La Small Hotel and Resorts, number 9, Rumukalagbo off Waterlines, Basta, Port Harcourt.
On Saturday, May 25th, starting at 8 a.m. Inter-school march past competition,
dance competition, drama competition. Parents, teachers and children alike, don't miss out on the fun with Uncle Clown, Bouncing Castle as we cut the Children's Day cake. Admission is just 2,000 naira per child. For participation and sponsorship opportunities, call us now 0806 673 8689
and 0810 634 1777.
This event is proudly sponsored by
Excel International Magazine, Nigeria Brewery, Indomie, The Scented Room,
Terranos Limited,
The Last Mall Hotel and Resort with Atlantic Television Network and 99.5 Wish FM Port Harcourt, Le Suka Event Center, Gate Place Hotel, 8 Ball Hotel and Lounge, Oma Studio, Osgia Table Water.
Remember that every child is unique. See you there. This event is managed by Pace Expressions Arts.
Special guest appearing, Hilda Dokumo, Children's Day Celebration 2024.
Corruption not in my country.
Driver, why you just dey jack us up and down like this now?
I hope nobody carry belle.
Why you ask oh?
Because this road where they see so, it no guarantee safe delivery.
We just dey vote for government.
Corruption not in my country.
What you want to buy?
Potato. Small basket. I want plantain. But why your plantain can't hard like this?
Madam, na the outside hard. Inside there, it is very soft.
Madam, wallahi make her no buy am. Make her show you something. What? What in be this one? Madam, this one na the chemical where they put am for the plantain make her ripe up.
Hey? So you dey put chemical for plantain where people go chop?
No water, no be chemical.
Madam, water. You know say Pela I don't talk and say water and not be enemy. Drink am.
Where you collect that water, drink am.
I just stop finish. See my belly. It don't big. I just stop drink water finish.
Wait, you drink am now. I dey sell am plantain, I go come put am for chemical because I want to make a ripe go. That one I talk and now corruption. Corruption. Not be for this kaswa, come not be for this country. Now me take am.
Corruption not in my country.
This message is brought to you by the Akin Fadehi Foundation, the MacArthur Foundation,
and with broadcast support from Atlantic Television Network.
Welcome back, Steve Sports Personality Show on Atlantic Television Network, and today on the show we're taking a look at one fantastic player, talking about Ademola Lookman. The man, of course, is the first player to score a hat-trick in the Europa League final, and it's been an impressive one, of course, for him so far, and that's why we're taking a look at how his career has been. We'll talk about his time down there in England, Germany as well, back to England, and now is in Italy, playing in the Italian Serie A in Atalanta. And on the 4th of August 2022, Lookman joined our club Atalanta on a 4-year contract for a reported fee of 15 million euros. He scored on his debut for the club a 2 goals in the Serie A win over Sampdoria on August 13, and of course was really an impressive one, of course, for the man. And in January 2023, he scored braces in 3 consecutive matches, a 8-2 Serie A win over Salernitana, a 5-2 Coppa Italian win over to Juventus. And
finally, to play for the Super Eagles also, having called about 3 times, and he rejected the call-up for the Super Eagles, and I feel that he's really done nice for himself in Atlanta last season, both this season, anytime soon, So I feel like he's really done nice and great for himself over there in Atlanta.
Impressive one, of course, for Ademola Lookman in Atalanta Football Club, and at this point in time, taking a look at his...
See, he's not a youngster anymore. I might actually be a right decision for him. You stay in Atlanta, you run down your contract that you already have, then if you're going to extend it, you extend it at least by a year or 2. If not, you actually look for another club also to weigh down your Atlanta. It will be a good decision for him and his career right now.
Since you said, of course, you actually compared him with Vinicius Jr. and the likes, Atalanta, are they really, an ambitious team, a team that want to really, get something huge, maybe qualifying for the Champions League spot, challenging in the UEFA Champions League? These are things, we really want to see. Taking a look at how endowed Lookman is in terms of potential, a lot of persons would say with this
ambitious team, sorry. Yeah, their coach, Gianpiero Gasperini, he's a very, very, very ambitious manager. Ever since his Super League last season and this season, they've been fantastic over the years, being coached by Gianpiero Gasperini. I feel even this season, the Coppa Italia semi-finals, some seasons ago, they were in the Europa League semi-finals also. So I feel they are an ambitious team. And next season, they will be in the Champions League. This trophy right now, it will give them another push for them to perform higher than what they did with Lukman.
All right. And continue his football career down there. But let's take a look at his international career. Lukman was born in England to Nigerian parents and is eligible for the national teams of both countries. He received his first international call-up when he was named in the England under-19 squad named for Mexico. He was subsequently named in the squad for the European under-19 championship that summer. In early 2017, Lukman turned down the opportunity to switch allegiance to Nigeria after an approach from the national coach Gunnar. Lukman was selected in the England under-20 team for the 2017 FIFA under-20 World Cup. He scored 3 goals in the tournament, 2 against Costa Rica in the last 16 and 1 goal against Italy in the semi-final. Let's hold it there. What do you make of his time in the England national team?
Yeah, he's always had national team in youth levels because he played both in the under-19 and the under-21. Yeah, he was part of that under-21 team that actually won the World Cup over there in Costa Rica. He was part of the team that actually won the World Cup, giving them their first trophy. Past players from different teams or from different cities right there in England. So I feel like him not getting that opportunity to play for England actually gave him that extra push also. Thought to himself that not
for a third time in September 2018 after England's senior national allegiance to Nigeria. However, Lukman also stated, and I quote, he said, "I have not changed my mind on waiting to represent England." On the 10th of February 2022, Lukman's request to represent the Nigerian national team was approved by FIFA. Lukman made his debut for Nigeria on the 25th of March 2022 in their scoreless draw with Ghana as part of the third round of the African section of qualification goes to 1 to Ivory Coast. And Lukman, the rest of the Nigerian team were named members for the order of Nigeria in recognition of their performance. So switching an allegiance after several approaches by the Nigerian Football Federation. What do you make of his time with the Super Eagles of Nigeria?
Yeah, he's had a very, very impressive time with the Super Eagles of Nigeria. Scoring 3 goals in the AFCON is a very, very good one from him. He also scored some goals in the qualifiers for the AFCON as well. So I feel like he's had a fantastic time in the short time he's had playing for the Nigerian Super Eagles of Nigeria. Yeah, eventually I feel like he will also do well when it comes to representing the country in the future because I see that potential in him. Yeah, he's actually made it to the starting lineup a lot of times representing the Super Eagles. So I feel like if given much opportunity, he will also perform when it comes to the future.
Eagles as well, I think the Super Eagles, but let's take a look at how much the man has in his bank account. Donald Lukman is estimated breakdown. We'll take a look at, of course, we don't want to take a look at the breakdown of his salary, but his net worth, his value.
Yeah. Although it's just an estimated figure, I feel like having that amount of money from only sports alone is a huge one for him. Yeah, a boy that grew up from Peckham, a place that is well known for violence over there. There's a lot of violence down there